Okay, so here we have a Rusty Professional Tools engine turning frame. You can see that the item number is STY-59150. Over here we have the parts that came in the box. So we've got the main base and 5 wheels and the main upright and the extended legs and the 2 braces on the side and the turning bracket, if you like, and the handle. And then over here is the nuts and bolts that came with it, and of course here's the instructions. So the purpose of the video is to illustrate how the instructions that came with the box and the parts that were included in the box don't actually match. So let's go through this and see what we can find. So you can see here that we've got a shifting stand 4. Well, I don't know what that is because I don't. It says quantity 4, but there's no 4 of anything as far as shifting stand goes. Here we have bolt M14 by 65, and there's meant to be 4 of those. So do we actually have 4 of the M1465? M14, we do actually have 4 M1465 plus nuts. Only 3 washers, by the way. So that would be these ones up here. So they're the M14 by 65 with 4 nuts, but unfortunately only 3 washers. But anyway, I suppose I can find an additional washer somewhere. So we've got those. So flat washers 14, well, we're meant to get 10 of those, but it looks like I've only got 9. Then there's the 8 nuts, is that 8 there? No, that's only 6. 6 nuts, M14. So I'd 6. I don't know why I've got 6, because I've only got 4. But anyway, let's move on. And there's a turning plate. Sure, we've got a turning plate. That would be that. And the next thing is the handle. So there's the handle. So you can see here, that's the turning plate and the handle. 1 pin. All right. So yep, great. That's that. And then the main post 1. Well, the main post, that would be that thing there. So that's all good. And bolt M16 by 100. There's meant to be 1. And M16 by 100, M16 by 100. Oh, I got 4 M16 by 100. So that would be these ones here. So there's the M16s by 100s. I'm meant to have what? 1, and we've got 4. So alright, that doesn't make sense. Alright, flat washers M16 3. Okay, well again I've got 4. 3 nuts M16s, well I've got 4. Support 2, I assume that's those 2 support braces there. So that's all fine. M14 by 85s 2. Okay, well there's the M14 by 85s, and I've got 5. So there's only meant to be 2. Alright, then there's meant to be 1 3.5 inch swivel caster. Well, I've got 5 swivel casters here, and they're all only 3 inch. They're not 3.5 inch. So there's no 3.5 inch swivel caster there, because they're all just 3 inch swivel casters. Alright, so that's the bolt M8 by 12, and there should be 12 of them. Well, bolt M8 by 12, bolt M8 by 12. I haven't actually got any M8 by 12. I have some M8 by 20s, and I have 12 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, yeah, there's 12, but they're M8 by 20. They're not M8 by 12. So I still have the appropriate nuts and washers for that, but this quite clearly says M8 by 12. But I have got 12 M8 by 20. Then we've got M16 by 90s, 2. Well, I don't think I've got any M16 by 90 because I've only got these M16 by 100s. So I don't know. Anyway, MC0. So I haven't got those. Base frame. Yes, I assume that is that. And lock pin 4. Yeah, there's no lock pins. So if I was, that's it. That's all I got. So there's no 4 lock pins, and I'm assuming these are the lock pins that lock into the base over here, so that the legs can actually. Oh no, probably over there. So the legs can actually fold up, because it's sold as a folding engine frame, but there's no locking pins that allow easy removal, so that the legs can then fold up to make it a folding engine frame. But so those 4 lock pins are missing, and the 4 associated R pins. 4. See there? They're also missing. 2 legs. Yes, well, we've got the 2 legs. Oh look, 3.5 inch caster. 2, not swivel, just 2 3.5 inch casters. Well, again, I only have 5 3-inch swivel casters, so there's no 3.5 inch casters there at all. So that's not there. Lock washer at 820. So I meant to have 28 lock washers. Yeah, there's no lock washers. Lock washers have little grooves on them, so that they actually grip when you do them up. They're not lock washers. And over here, I don't know what these are. These are, well, we'll get to those. But again, they're not lock washers, because there's no grooves on them for them to actually lock. Alright, then we want 20 M8 bolts. No, sorry, 8 M8 by 20. Well, M8 by 20. Well, over here we had 12 M8 by 12. Well, we have 12 M8 here, but they're not by 20. They're only by 12. They're by 20. And these ones are, well, what are these? I measured them before. Oh, they're M8 by 16. Sort of countersunk screw bolts things. And I've got 8 of them. So I've got 8 M8 by 20, but these are M8 by 16. And this says bolt. But, I don't know, are they a bolt? Right. Or are they a screw? Beats me. Alright, then there's also meant to be... Okay, so the nuts. We've got the 8 M8 nuts. Sure, there's the nuts that are associated with those. So there's the nuts, sure. And then 2 3-inch swivel casters. Okay, well they're 3-inch swivel casters, but instead of having 2, I've got 5. So I have... You've sent 2 3-inch swivel casters, yes, but instead of sending me 2 3.5 inch casters, you've sent me 2 3-inch swivel casters, and instead of a 3.5 inch swivel caster 1, you've sent me an additional 3-inch swivel caster. So the things that are missing are, well, instead of sending 1 of these, you've sent 4, which means the other M16 by 90. Where is that? M16 by M16. Where's the other M16? What? That's M16. Yeah, bolt M16-2. Well, no, because I don't have any of those. And these locking pins, well, they're completely missing, and the R pin is completely missing, and the 3.5 inch casters, the 3.5 inch swivel caster here, and the 3.5 caster over here by 2, that's missing. So I'm just not sure whether the bag of goodies that was included in this box was actually the right bag of goodies for this box, because according to these instructions I'm meant to be getting all of this sort of stuff, and you can see that what's actually in the bag is very different, and what's over here, for example, is very different to what was specified in the actual instructions. The instructions, by the way, are pretty much illegible. You can see here, if I zoom in, the resolution is such that you can't make out which bolt goes where. So that's all well and good. I mean, this says attached to swivel casters, blah blah blah, number 25. Well, number 25 Yeah, see, it's you can't read it. You can't make it out. It's a bit ridiculous, really. But anyway. So I hope this suffices to reassure you that I'm not pulling your leg, and in fact, come on, focus. That in fact it's not giving us focus. It doesn't matter. You've seen it anyway. That what was provided in the box does not match these instructions. So thank you for your consideration, and I look forward to hearing further from you about what can be done about this. Thank you.